So this is a great clip of Ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, having a conversation with pro-Israel Australian actor Nate Buzz about why his support for Israel runs so deep and is actually clearly, fundamentally inspired by his faith, by his belief in God, his religion. Have a watch of this because it's refreshing to hear people in the West certainly speak about their support for Israel as biblically based. This ultimately, in my view, is the key to getting people on board with Israel, particularly in the Middle East, that is such a religious region. Have a watch of his words.
A Jewish friend asked me one time, we were here in Israel, and I was the only non-Jewish person in a group that had asked me to come with them to Israel. And he said, I don't understand. Why is it that evangelical Christians are so supportive of Israel and Jewish people? And it was a legitimate, honest question. He wasn't trying to accuse me of anything. He just didn't understand it. It didn't make sense to him. And I said, let me explain. It's real simple. You can be Jewish and have nothing whatsoever to do with Christians. You don't need me for your faith. I can't be a Christian and not be connected 100% to everything in your faith, because everything that I believe, everything that I embrace, the Messiah himself, is all on the Jewish foundation. I had a Jewish friend.
Really amazing, and he said on a number of occasions that this is the case and that he believes in Israel's right to be, not because of history, not because of indigeneity, not because of international law, or even though all of those things may well provide an incredibly strong case for Israel, but rather it's biblical. It's because of God, it's divine, it's spiritual. This, I believe, holds the key to resolving Israel's foes in the Middle East. They are deeply religious, on the whole, in the Middle East. And Israel, for too long, has been trying to justify its existence in a secular tone, talking to the West, but the war is happening in the Middle East. They respect God and the word of God and serving God in the Middle East. And let's not forget, Christianity for thousands of years was, in large part, certainly much of the institutions of Christianity, very hostile to Israel, or to the Jews before Israel existed. Now, what caused that change? What made evangelicals turn towards the Jews in Israel? It's by re-engaging with their Bible and understanding that actually it is the will of God that the Jewish people live in the land of Israel, maintain their covenant with him, the Torah. And that shouldn't threaten them. That should be something they welcome and celebrate. And indeed they do. This is what needs to happen in the Islamic world, the Arab world. If they can understand that it is the will of God that the Jewish people be there, that they have an eternal covenant with God, and that they can partner with him, and that God has blessed the children of Ishmael with land mass and nations multiple times the size of Israel. But he does have a unique covenant with the Jewish people in the land to enable them to carry out a divine mission, to bring the word of God, the mission of God, the vision God has for this world throughout the world. If people can understand that, if Muslims can understand that, as Christians have done, think how different the world can and will be. We assume that it's just going to be inevitable anti-Semitism. Well, Christian anti-Semitism seemed inevitable for centuries. And now look at what has happened and is happening. The same can and will happen in the Middle East. Hi, thank you so much for watching. To watch another one, click here. To stay up to date with all our content, click here to subscribe. And if you're able to, you can help support JTV to grow and grow by clicking join below this video, where you can become a member and get perks including early access to videos and private live discussions with me. But most of all, you'll be partnering with us on our mission to change the world.